a historical action drama directed by Anurag Singh, based on the real-life 1897 Battle of Saragari, where 21 Sikh soldiers in the British Indian Army defended their post against 10,000 Afghan invaders. This is another in the line of Indian films that portray unbelievable events that most Western audiences are unfamiliar with. Back in 2006, Zack Snyder made the movie 300 about the 480 BC Battle of Thermopylae, where 300 Spartan soldiers took on thousands of Greek soldiers. Now, both Kesari and 300, they're completely fictional stories based on the high-level tagline of those famous battles. 300 versus a few thousand seems impossible to overcome, but 21 versus 10,000 is just absurd. It is hard to believe that 21 soldiers were willing to risk their lives and fight until the end in this unwinnable battle. The color palette of this movie is basically just brown, which doesn't sound like it would be interesting, but it is such a pretty movie. The landscapes and the wide shots are just so beautiful, full of breathtaking mountains and massive deserts. The stronghold set is impressive, and the 21 soldiers have very striking uniforms. The story follows Havildar Ishar Singh, portrayed by Akshay Kumar, who has one of the most majestic beards I have ever seen. He kind of reminds me of guitar god John Petrucci from the progressive metal band Dream Theater. He is a badass on the battlefield, and he is not afraid to get into the action. He also has a soft side, though. He's a great friend and a great husband. Now, while at war in 1897, he obviously has no way to communicate with his wife, so we see him imagining conversations with her, which allows us to see that he is more than just a soldier. This is something that Indian and Bollywood movies do so well. They can mix drama, action, comedy, singing, and love stories better than just about anyone in the world. There isn't much singing in Kesari, but when we get it, it fits in perfectly and adds so much to the story. When our hero is reassigned to lead a ragtag group of 20 soldiers who have no drive or direction, the movie temporarily turns into a stereotypical sports movie. Now, what I mean by this is the movie features aimless people who are brought together by a charismatic leader, and they are able to achieve more than any of them thought was possible. American movies like Remember the Titans, The Longest Yard, Heavyweights, The Bad News Bears, Major League, Hoosiers, The Mighty Ducks, and Miracle all fit into this same category. We see the new leader arriving, he's hard on the team, he's whipping him into shape, and we then get that ever so satisfying montage of them growing and bonding as a team in preparation for the big climactic battle. In Kesari, that climax in battle has an obvious outcome from the beginning, but we are still going to root for the good guys. Kesari does not pull any punches when it comes to action. We get a great action scene right at the beginning, and of course the final act is just balls to the wall the entire time. The movie came out before RRR, which was my first experience in this genre of Indian film, and I don't think it quite lives up to what I thought of RRR, but that may just be because I saw that movie first. Kesari holds its own, and it features incredible battle sequences, gnarly kills, great slow motion, superhero feats of strength and stamina, and it features an amazing protagonist. While Kesari didn't really teach me many specifics about the Sikh people or that great battle, it did open my eyes to their existence, and I am interested to learn more. Every time I watch a new Indian film, I am blown away by the quality and diversity of the movies, and I get to learn a little bit more about a culture that I'm unfamiliar with. Admiring Mother Nature, dramatic battle poses, epic beards, massive battles, pinching old lady cheeks, red-hot swords, spending time with your wife.